It seemed like an ordinary Wednesday. Everything as usual, but not for Turkish YouTube. Because on this day, quietly and without loud announcements, the series Eshrevs Dream dropped something that literally set the internet ablaze. The fourth episode, released on the platform, garnered nearly 10 million views in just one day. 9.8 million to be exact. At such a pace and with such reach, this is not just success, it's a sensation. Such numbers were once the stuff of fantasy. Now, they are a reality confirmed by likes, comments, and the enthusiastic reactions of viewers. The most ironic part is that the fourth episode is the last one viewers will be able to see on YouTube. From now on, it will only be available on the official website of Channel D. The channel has long practiced this strategy. First, it gives viewers a taste, hooks them in, and then closes the gates, inviting them into a private club. And viewers will certainly follow. Because after such an explosive start, it's impossible to walk away. They want to know what happens next. They want to finish watching. They want to be part of this story. And it must be acknowledged, the series truly lives up to every number. The fourth episode of Eshrevs Dream is so expertly crafted in terms of drama that it captivates from the very first minutes. The direction, acting, editing, everything looks so cinematic that you forget you're watching not a feature film, but an episode. And it's important to note, it's not just about the visuals. The plot is strong, the characters are alive. There are scenes that leave a lump in your throat. Pauses that speak louder than words. Dialogues that reflect the real rhythm of life. This is the strength of Eshrevs Dream. It doesn't try to be something supernatural. It simply tells a story honestly, one that you believe in. The audience feels this. In the comments under the episode, there's a genuine storm of reactions. People are writing in every language of the world. From Spanish to Arabic, from Turkish to Russian. Everyone is watching, everyone is reacting. Some thank the actors for their performances. Others plead not to leave YouTube. Some share their own pain as the series seems to touch on something personal for each viewer. And yes, most regret that they will now have to continue watching elsewhere on the website. But no one truly objects, because a captivated viewer will follow the characters anywhere. Does this tactic have its downsides? Of course, there are those who simply won't be able to continue. Some due to limitations, some because of language barriers, and others due to paywalls. But from a marketing perspective, it's a victory. The dream of Eshref has gone viral. People are sharing it on TikTok, creating fan art, writing fan fiction, and gathering for discussions. And all of this after just 4 episodes. 4. That's a testament to the project's strength. And perhaps the reason why the series now wants to keep it under wraps. Interest is already there. It doesn't need to be warmed up. It just needs to be maintained. Another interesting question is, why did this particular episode resonate so powerfully? What was it about it that blew up the platform? Perhaps it's the emotional climax. Maybe it's the controversial scene that sparked debates, or the unexpected shift in tone. It could be the portrayal of the main character, who finally broke down in this episode, making him relatable to everyone. In any case, the 4th episode marked a turning point. Before it, the series was just a new project. After it, it became a phenomenon. And this phenomenon is now stepping out of YouTube. It's moving to a place where there will be fewer casual viewers but more devoted fans. Are there still questions from the audience? Certainly. Where is the plot heading? Will the story become darker? Will the hero be taken to another city? Will the beloved character return? All of this we will now find out not here, but there, behind the digital doors of the D Channel's website. And it's tempting to say, it's a pity, but it's all fair. We got a luxurious start. Now we play by their rules. I want to believe that the series has the strength not only to maintain attention, but also to build on its success. Because it's one thing to gather 10 million views on YouTube. It's another to build a strong community around the series. I'll be straightforward. The dream of Ashrev has every chance to do this, and the viewers have every reason to hope for many more shocks, tears, cozy blanket hugs, and screams at the screen ahead. Did you watch it? Write to me. Did it resonate with you? Share your thoughts. And don't forget, we now meet not only on Wednesdays, but every time a new episode comes out, even if it's on a different platform. Thank you for being with me. Until the next video. And yes, the dream of Ashrev is now our dream too. Now, let's talk about another premiere that brought viewers entirely different emotions. Without noise, without scandals, without extravagant advertising, just a romantic story that millions have believed in. The film, Leave It to the Wind, starring Hunter Ursel and Barish Arduch, has garnered over 10 million views on Netflix in just 3 weeks. And this is not speculation, not rumors, not fan fantasies. These are the official figures from the platform. Dry numbers that represent genuine feelings. This is one of those stories that seem to have been inside us for a long time, just waiting for someone to tell them. A light, tender, and very cinematic film that doesn't aim to shock or surprise. It simply takes the viewer by the hand and leads them to a place that is quiet and truly real, where every word is spoken at the right time, where every glance conveys more than language can express. Hande in this role is like that very girl you search for in a crowd. And Barish is the one who knows how to find her among 100 others. They look so natural together that it feels like they are not actors but a real couple. Each of their appearances on screen is like a breath of love, without unnecessary words, but with incredible strength. The film has little melodrama, no familiar cliches that are often found in Turkish series. Everything here is different. Even pain is presented in a unique way, gently, through pauses, through silence. And the music? It's a character in its own right. The soundtrack seems to dissolve into the dialogues, sometimes speaking more than the characters themselves. It's very touching that a Turkish project has once again made it to the global top. Recently, Netflix hasn't been particularly generous with strong Turkish films. Many projects have either been too localized or didn't resonate with viewers' moods. But Leave It to the Wind is something else. It has united the audience. It has reminded us that true love is not always a storm. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's the ability to let go. And sometimes it's simply being there. It's worth noting the screenplay. The story is constructed with respect for the audience. There's no feeling of being forced into anything. On the contrary, the film gives you the freedom to feel. Some will see themselves in the characters. Some will see their past love. Some will find hope that life will bring that special something again. And each of these meanings has the right to exist. As for the direction, it is precise, not a single unnecessary shot. Everything is in its place. The scenes shot in nature are especially beautiful. The wind in the heroine's hair, the sun's glimmers, reflections in the glass. These are not just visual techniques, they are the language of cinema. And here, It speaks very convincingly. Fans of Hande Özel are, of course, thrilled. But honestly, even if you've never heard of her before, you would still remember her after this film. Because here, she's authentic, not glossy, not Instagram perfect. She's alive, vulnerable, and strong at the same time. An actress who knows how to act with her heart. And then there's Barish. It's hard not to notice him as well. Calm, almost silent, he creates a whole universe around his character. It's the kind of characters that linger in your memory. Not those who shout, but those who feel. His character is someone who has kept too much silence until he finds the one he wants to tell everything to. Critics, by the way, have also taken notice. They highlight the conciseness of the script, the thoughtfulness of the dialogues, and the honesty in the delivery. No one tried to outsmart the audience. They simply told a beautiful story. And that is worth a lot today. And of course, we hope that Netflix, after such success, will pay more attention to quality Turkish films. Because they know how to touch hearts, they know how to surprise, and they know how to talk about important things so simply that it warms the soul. Leave It to the Wind is not just a film, it's a state of being. It's a small story in which many will recognize themselves. It's the kind of movie you want to re-watch on a rainy evening when you're craving something real. So if you haven't hit play yet, give it a try. Perhaps this film will become your personal story, a story you won't forget. Until the next video, friends, stay with us. The best is yet to come.